4, 3, 2, 5 off resist. 3, 2, 1. Pull back here. 85, 95 kilos. Wherever you are, just 1 to 2 on that resistance. Thank you.
Good morning. Anywho, it's a different day. Let me see if the light will make a difference. I've been having a lot of body image issues recently because I have not been going to the gym, which is for many reasons. One of them financial, but my health takes a big toll on my financial because obviously if you can't work, you can't make money. So I've been dealing a lot with that. Oh, how do I turn the fan off? Okay, let's see, I think that might be off. Maybe not. Yeah, okay. So, as you know, I did a brand partnership with Yes Soul on this bike, and I was really excited to start using it and to get my health back in gear. And lately I've been feeling not just that my body image isn't where I want it to be, but physically I just haven't felt well beyond the fatigue. So they have not refilled my medication yet. So since it's still, well, no, I thought it was still the morning. It's like 1 p.m. I just realized it's very dark and overcast and misty today. So it feels early morning and it's not. But I think I'm going to call them and see if they can get it to me by tonight. But anywho, so aside from the fatigue, I just haven't felt very well because I've been eating so poorly and I feel it in my gut and like the inside, and it has not felt good. And so I am like, I need to start moving and eating healthier. But like beyond that, even when I'm eating pretty poorly, if I'm exercising regularly, it just helps my body feel better. And so I'm constantly fighting against fatigue. I'm constantly fighting, you know, against my mental and like all sorts of different things. And yes, a lot of it is excuses, 100%. And so today I was like, you know what, I have the bike, let me just hop on it for a little while, see what I can do, because I was just feeling desperately like I needed to move. And it's cold and I can't really go outside because I use the word can't. I don't have an interest in going outside because Belle will freak out the whole time. So Yes Soul has an app, and part of my partnership with Yes Soul, I got a year subscription to their app for their classes. However, when I have been at a hotel in the past, they had Peloton bikes, and I tried one and I did this exact Taylor Swift class, and I was just listening to Taylor Swift a lot this morning. I'm very emotional these days, which I'm not like huge into astrology, but there's 5 Mercury retrogrades going on, and I do believe in, I don't know much about it, but I do believe in astrology and the universe and things like that. So I do believe it can have an effect on your body. Maybe not everybody does, but like the other day I kept thinking, God, everything's making me cry. Not in an aggressive way, but like just every little thing I'd start crying. And then I saw this thing about how there's 5 Mercury retrogrades, and if you're extra emotional, that's why. And I was like, checks out. So I was like crying to Taylor Swift this morning on my walk with Belle. And I thought, well, I wonder if Yes Soul has a Taylor Swift class. And as far as I could tell, there wasn't a way to search for a class. So then I Googled, can I use a Peloton class without a Peloton? And it said, yeah, on the app. So I downloaded the app and I did the 1 month free trial. And the thing I love about the Yes Soul bike is you can just hook up your phone. So it's on the Peloton app, mirroring from my phone. And the Peloton app is $15.99 a month. Like I said, I did the 1 month free. I don't know if I'll do it beyond that. We'll see if I do it more than just today. And I absolutely loved it. I loved every second of it. And I cried. I cried when I did this class 2 years ago in a hotel room. And I cried today. I love Taylor Swift. I love the music. So the only complaint I have is that the resistance, it isn't as sensitive. So sometimes I was really having to crank it to get it to turn up a little bit. It was fine. I mean, you just figure it out. But that's honestly the only thing that I have to complain about. Otherwise, it's wonderful. So I'm really excited. I'm excited I finally really took the opportunity to use it. Good morning, everyone. And what a good morning it is. Oh, that is gonna cause spillage. We are drinking a little Earl Grey tea this morning for some caffeine. Oh, I did exactly what I was trying to prevent. I have been trying to vlog for about a week now, and I figured I'd just recap on what I've been feeling and what's been happening because I have been unsuccessful. So I think this video so far just has my thrift haul and a little bit of my new cycling journey. Ugh, a lot of memory card space. Okay, we're back in business. My battery is almost dead, so that's the next obstacle. So essentially what had happened was I was out of town for like 9 or 10 days in a row. And that was hard for me because I didn't have any time to vlog or really do much of anything. And so that was a lot of time that I would have been working, like doing online stuff that I couldn't in a row. And I was doing so good with doing 2 videos a week for a couple weeks in a row. And I was like, baby, I am fucking back. Like, I was excited and I was feeling so good. Well, so as you know, as you all know by this point, I am on Wellbutrin for chronic fatigue. And the chronic fatigue, I believe, is caused by long COVID. And I have no clue how to stop it. My next thing is trying an anti-inflammatory diet, which I'll probably try after the holidays. Although I've got to be honest, there's nothing I want to do less. And so I'm honestly just procrastinating. I could start today and I just haven't. And as I'm saying this, I'm like, maybe I should, but I love snacks. I love food. I'm such a foodie. When I'm traveling, I can't imagine anything worse than, you know, not being able to eat out and whatnot. So, that's my last like hope is changing the way I eat in hopes that it will heal my whatever's going on with my body causing the chronic fatigue. So anywho, my doctor prescribed me Wellbutrin, which has a stimulant in it to counter the chronic fatigue. And I started on 150 milligrams. I tried that for a month. It worked like the tiniest bit. So then we upped it to 300, which is what I'm on now. And I actually might ask her if it's possible to even up it more. I don't know if that's a lot. If anybody knows if that's like really aggressive, 300 to me sounds like a lot. But I don't know. But anywho, where I'm going with this is I was out of town for like 10 days. Well, you're supposed to order your prescription a few days ahead of when you need it. And I'm really bad at that. This is the first time in my life. I'm 36. I've never had to be on a consistent medication ever. I'm very fortunate. And so I just am like really bad at knowing when to get refills. And so I usually remember like the day before I have to go out of town. And then I've been lucky and I've been able to get them last minute. And this time, because I was gone for 10 days, I thought I had so many pills left. And so my last pill was like the day, so I got home, you know, one night and then I had 1 pill left for the next day. And I can't remember exactly what happened, the brain fog, like everything was just a blur. But I went like 4 or 5 days without taking medication. And part of that was I ordered a refill on the app for my pharmacy, which was honestly a mistake and I won't do that again because it took like 3 days. And I've done it before and went in anyway. And it was kind of a big deal about like well, it says it's already processing because of the app. Like, it was a pain. So that's why I just let it go. And the thing is, like, I've been feeling so good. Like, if you follow me on YouTube, but OnlyFans, you know, Instagram, like anything, I feel like you would think, oh, she seems to be doing well. Like, a lot of the comments on my latest videos are, you seem so happy, you seem, and part of that is Christmas, but part of that is just, it took a few months for the Wellbutrin to really, really, I feel like, work well. And so I was feeling so good, not 100%, okay? Like, I'm still tired all the time. I still get brain fog. I still have problems, but compared to like the lowest low, I've been doing so much better. And part of me was like, maybe I don't need the medication. Maybe I've just been getting better. So what I know of long COVID is, for a lot of people, one day it just ends. It's like magic. One day, oh my God, this memory card is out too. Okay. So anywho, I went like 4 or 5 days without medication, and it immediately regressed. Like, I went back to napping every day, 2:30 on the dot. I'm out. I need to nap, and I would sleep. I was sleeping so much at night. And which, with the Wellbutrin, I kind of wake up a lot in the night. I'll still sleep like 8 hours, but I'm waking up a lot. I fall back asleep, but it's not like a really good solid sleep. I kind of want to get an Oura ring just to track it. I might get one on Facebook Marketplace, like an older generation. But anywho, so I could not believe how immediate it is. Like, one day without Wellbutrin, and I'm right back where I started. I mean, I think one day I didn't nap, but I was not okay. I didn't do anything. Like, I feel like I've wasted an entire week of my life doing nothing, and that's like a bad feeling. I'm so behind on work and finances this month that I'm just like so stressed. And so I'm sitting here, you know, like awake but not, with the chronic fatigue, being like, I have so much to do. I need to work. Christmas is coming. Like, I'm not putting like a lot of investment into Christmas gifts this year. Like I've mentioned before, my family and we've decided we're not gonna go crazy. We don't want to be stressed about it. And with that said, I still am like, oh my gosh, like now I'm behind, so far behind on finances. I'm like, I don't have any gifts to give people at this point. And I just sat here staring at the wall, couldn't read, couldn't do anything. I mean, you've all heard this before because it's the same old with the chronic fatigue. But like, I can't believe how fast it happened. So finally yesterday I was able to get my medication, and I didn't get a chance to take it until the afternoon yesterday. So I took it yesterday, and I still took a nap yesterday, and then like a short one and like late in the afternoon, and I still went to bed like kind of early. I'm trying to get myself to go to bed earlier so I can wake up earlier. Our sun sets at like 4:30 p.m. right now, so I'm just trying to give myself more like day hours because I don't do well at night. So I just sit here and like watch TV. And anyway, so I still fell asleep early and slept all night, and I got up, took my meds. So hopefully today is gonna be a better day. I just am like, well, I guess I really need it. So now I'm in a place where I do really want to talk to my doctor about it and be like, I need it so badly. It's the only thing like helping me function. And that's why when I was talking to my mom, we thought, well, maybe we can approach the idea of a higher dose and see if it can help even more. But, you know, it's hard. I'm having a really hard time with it because like, I don't want to be medicated, and it is what it is. Like, if you need it, you need it for anything, for anybody. Like, I would never tell somebody they shouldn't be medicated. So I'm trying to tell myself that, like, if I was my best friend, what would I tell myself? If you need it, babe, take it. If it helps you, take it. Why wouldn't you take it? And so I'm just trying, you know, and I don't have bad side effects from it at all. And honestly, I didn't have any withdrawal symptoms from not having it, not even a headache or anything. So it's hard to see a downside at this time, except for the fact that I just wish my body was functioning the way it's supposed to. So anywho, I have tried to start a video like every day for 5 days, and I just haven't, because I'll start one because I'll feel good, and then I take my dog for a walk, do the bicycle, and then I'm out. We're back post shower, and I super regret not washing my hair. My bangs are just doing weird stuff, and I don't like the feeling that dry shampoo gives me. Even if it looks okay, I still feel like it's dirty. This headband kind of pulls my hair. So anywho, I'm going with the headband today. But I just wanted to show you guys, I went to my grandma's house yesterday, and they had cut some pine branches down. And so I took some and I put them in this vase. And they smell so good. And hopefully there were no bugs on them, because I honestly forgot to check. But I think it's okay. They've been in here for a while now. But I think it looks good. I was like hoping to find something I could put in there. And she used to have, is it called dogwood? Like the red sticks. I think it's called dogwood. People sell them for like a good amount of money, and she used to have some, and I was hoping she still did. So I was gonna cut some and put that in there, but alas, I did not see them. I'm wearing my thread up sequin pants. You guys, I cannot stress enough how amazing these pants are. I feel like I'm wearing pajamas, and they're so fun. And then this turtleneck is thrifted also. And it's, I don't know if you can tell, but there's like gold sparkles in it. So they don't necessarily match, but it's warm. The headband doesn't match, but I just needed my hair out of my face. So anywho, I think right now I'm gonna try hanging my Christmas lights. I desperately need to clean my living room. But I'm gonna go hang my Christmas lights on the front of my house. It's cold today. So I am gonna need a coat, and I lost my earmuffs, which is really tragic, and so I need to get new ones. I can't walk without my ears covered outside, because my ears are in excruciating pain. I don't know if anybody else has that, if you do any kind of physical activity in the cold. I can be indoor, but if it's cold, my ears will be in excruciating pain. So I had to wear like a boot sock wrapped around my head this morning. But yeah, well, I can already tell you, I don't like these lights. My mom got them for free, so that's the thing. Walmart currently has for $5 boxes of white Christmas lights. I'm really tempted to get them, but I'm like, I really shouldn't even be spending money on that right now, but I want to. But these, I didn't realize, okay, these are so fucking dusty. Is this just from sitting in my house? Okay, so these, I didn't even notice these. Multi-twinkle, so these are like hanging, like icicle lights. I don't know where to put those. Hi! She thinks I'm leaving without her. So it's these big, like retro kind of bulbs, which I don't love. By any means, they're not my favorite. But, and it's only 25 lights. I didn't realize, though, they're individual colors. Blue, red, this one's blue. I didn't want single color. I thought they were multicolored. So now I'm like, ugh. What do I do? Or do I just go to Walmart and buy? Ooh, and these have a white, because my house is white. Maybe I'll put these on the front. Okay, we're just gonna have to go putz around for a minute and just see. There's also people selling for like seemingly decent prices, like big like tons of lights, but the thing about Facebook Market is you have to drive to get it, and sometimes it's just easier. And I guess I could look at the thrift stores. I haven't yet, but let's just see what this can do.
Unfortunately, Samantha doesn't feel comfortable sharing the front of her house, and she couldn't edit it in a way that could still show you the lights, so spoiler alert. They didn't work, so we are off to the thrift store to look for more lights.
There's so much good stuff. I'm definitely going over budget, way over budget. And the lights I have on my house, I think I'm not going to use. I found icicle white lights and then white matching ones to go down the pillars. Okay, that was super unexpected, but that was a great haul. I mean, it wasn't, I shouldn't say great, like, oh my God, but it was a good haul of stuff. Like, one of my favorite things, I got this little Christmas cup because you guys know I love these. I have my 2 autumn ones, and now I have a Christmas one for my walks with Belle for my tea, and super excited. I got a Christmas mug, which is actually the reason I was going to my mom's house. It was only $2.99, and I thought, how cute, this Nutcracker guy. And I feel like with the dark reds, it matches kind of what I have going on in my living room. So when I'm sitting there having my tea, because lately I've been wanting just like huge cups of tea. So I drink a lot out of my teacup. Oh, I should have looked for a Christmas teapot. But you know what? Are you okay? Why does it look like you're crying? You want to look out the window? Is that why? So yeah, anyway, super excited about that. And I got some other stuff. I'm a little worried the lights won't work, and they didn't have an extension cord. So these are the icicle lights I got, and I think it's much bigger than the ones I have up there. So we'll see. I have clips to hang lights on your house, so I can go around the top of that little entryway thing. Twice the light, same amount of space. $6.99. I don't know if that was a great deal. Some of their stuff was, it would be cheaper to get at Walmart. So I got these for $4.99 because this is at least the same price. And I think the ones at Walmart that are $5 have a green cord. And so I thought this around the top and these around the pillar. So I feel like that's good. And my aunt doesn't watch my vlogs, so I am No! How did this break already? I bet you it was already broken. Well, now I'm not gonna give it to her, I don't think. I mean, I guess I can glue it and then repaint it, but she's like a loon person, and I think this is a loon. She loves a loon, and so I thought, here, this side you can see easier. I mean, it's Christmas, and you can put like a little Christmas plant in there. How did that already break? I like barely did anything with it. Like, I was so confident. I was like, you don't have to wrap it. Dang it. Well, we'll see, because maybe I can. I was gonna try and like touch up the red paint anyway, so maybe I'll get some black paint and try to mend it. It's just cute. I thought it would just be a cute little thing to give her, but now I don't know. Anywho, I got a few more things that I will show you at home, but I need to go to Walmart, get white puff paint for my gingerbread thing, and then I guess I don't need to go to my mom's because we got our Christmas mug, and I'll just see if she has any other cute ones the next time I'm there, or maybe she'll just give them to me for Christmas, because like 2 or 3 years ago she went to Walmart the day after Christmas and got like a million things 50% off, just so she had like little things to gift people here and there. As a teacher, she just constantly is having people every year she needs to like gift random shit to. And so I was like, do you have any mugs in there? And so we'll see. Maybe she'll gift them to me this year. Well, sad news. They don't have just white puff paint. They have this, but it's diamond, so I bet you it dries clear and glittery.
And I don't really want to buy a $10 to $20 kit just for white puff paint. So sadly, that might be a project for another day. That's basically exactly what I got. Mine were $6.99, so I guess I did get a good deal. But these are the $6 ones. So all in all, I think I did great.
Okay, I'm gonna show you the rest of the stuff that I got. So you saw my mug, very excited about my mug. And yeah, the to-go cup. I got 2 Christmas candles. They were $5 a piece, $4.99. And they're brand new. They had a few. And again, I don't recommend candles. I think they're not good for you. But I'm going through a candle phase. Strange. I've never, ever, ever liked candles until very recently. And these don't say soy on them, so, you know, just use with caution. That's all. I found this sweater dress, and I wasn't going to get it, but it was only $6.99. And I like the sleeves. I think it's kind of like an off the shoulder, and it has pearls on it. And it's like cinched in at the waist. I don't know. I was like, that's cute. And that looks so comfy. And we all know I love dresses because they feel like pajamas. Anytime clothes feel like pajamas, it's like my favorite thing ever. And then the last thing I got, I guess I felt like I got way more stuff. Aside from the loom that broke. Look! And this is a pin, so it actually comes off, but it's a bee. And then I got one plain one for me, but I thought it was so cute for me and Belle. I don't have stocking holders though, and I didn't find, there was some at Goodwill, but they didn't come, it was either, there were 2 sets of the word joy, so it was 3, and I thought, do I just get them? I could get a 3rd stocking, because how much were these? $2.99 a piece. So I felt like that was a good price. And I just can't believe there was like a sparkly bee. I mean, I just thought that was so adorable. I'll have to look for just like an S pin somewhere. But anywho, yeah, so there were 2 sets of joy, so it was 3, and then otherwise there were only singles. And I'm fine with singles because I actually thought it would be cute if there was some unmatched. So there was one kind of antique brass looking or like cast iron looking Christmas tree one. And then what was the other one that I saw? I can't remember, but like any one that was a single, they did not look good together. Like I couldn't even mix and match them. They looked wildly terrible together. So, but yeah, these just look so perfect with my tree that I was just like, this is crazy and exciting. So now I got to keep my eye out for stocking holders. I also saw this thing on TikTok that said dogs recognize when, I think it said dogs, it might have been animals or pets, but I think she was specifically talking about dogs. Recognize when everybody's getting presents and they are not. So I was like, I'm gonna make Belle a little stocking, and I actually might use this stocking for Rosie and put their gifts in there and just bring them over to my mom's on Christmas. Because they should get gifts too, and they're 2 little princesses and they love stuff. So anywho, that's it. That's all I got. It felt like so much more, but I guess with the lights, that was a big thing because the lights, because I got the 3 boxes and they were such a good deal and they worked out perfect. So that was really exciting. And yeah, so that is it. I had some Taco Bell earlier. Like I said, I was just, whoever's home smelled like Taco Bell. First of all, I want to know what they were making. Secondly, I texted my mom to get the recipe for meatloaf. I called her, actually, let me rephrase that. I called her and said, can you text me how to make the meatloaf? And she texted me tomato soup, onion, breadcrumbs, Italian seasoning, garlic, thyme, glaze, ketchup, brown sugar. I was like, okay, can you tell me how to make it? She just assumes, I'm telling you, she's such a non-recipe person. And then I said, okay, but how do I make it? And she said, I don't measure. Put in 1 onion and a half can of tomato soup, tablespoon. Okay, so she gave me measurements. If it's too wet, add a little more breadcrumbs. Stick it in the pan and bake it. But like, how long do I bake it for? Oh, sometimes I want to shake her. But yeah, now I'm not that hungry. I was starving and I was hoping I could wait until I could make the meatloaf, but I just couldn't. I couldn't. It's 1:45. I'm getting tired, which I have done more today than I've done in the last week. So I am doing fantastic. I am pretty tired now. Like, I feel like I could take a nap if I wanted to, but I don't feel like I have to. But now I'm like, I might just chill out for a little bit and then clean my living room, and then, oh, I forgot to look at puzzles for another Christmas puzzle. Can't remember if I showed you, but I finished my Christmas puzzle. I would show you, but I don't want to show you what my living room looks like right now. So anywho, I think I'm just going to watch a Christmas movie, chill out, and then figure out what to do with the rest of my day. Well, I'm not going to lie to you. I fell asleep. Which, I don't know what that means. I still feel good. I mean, I felt like I needed to take a nap, but also I felt like I did a lot today, and so I wasn't like that down on myself for wanting to take a nap. Like, normally I'm really down on myself because I haven't done anything, and then I still need to take a nap. And I've laid here for I've been awake for like an hour. It's like 4 p.m. So the night is still young. I am not super hungry because of my Taco Bell. And, but I need to make my meatloaf and stuff so I can eat it tomorrow. So I think I'm still going to make that tonight, but I've been craving wine. I haven't had anything to drink since my birthday in Palermo. So the end of August. And, just because I didn't feel good. Actually, that's a lie. What am I saying? I just had, margaritas in San Diego, and I had a Glinda cocktail for the Wicked premiere. I've had a drink here or there, but nothing crazy, and I'm just craving wine, and so I thought I can walk to my liquor store, and so I might just walk down there, although maybe I should drive because I think I need tomato soup for my meatloaf. I better go check my kitchen. Maybe I have some. Elle has so much anxiety. Every time I get up to leave, sorry, I'm freezing. That nap just made me like, want to cuddle. Diced tomatoes. I have so much diced tomatoes for chili. I don't think I have tomato soup. I have tomato sauce. Could that work? Because I do not want to go to the store. I think I might just do tomato sauce. I'm just too lazy to drive to the store, and I can't bring Belle. Like I was saying, she has so much anxiety that every time I leave, she panics. Or if she thinks I'm leaving, she fucking panics. So if I just walk down to the liquor store, I can bring her with and go for another walk. But poor thing is like sleeping hard because she had an adventurous day today with the stores. So I don't know if that's a good idea, but she'll be upset if I don't bring her. So anywho, I want to go get some wine. I think I'm in the mood for some, lately I've been a white wine fanatic, and I just want some white wine. Let me see if I have ice cubes. I am obsessed with like fun ice cubes, and I'm obsessed with mini ice cubes. My mom gave me this little mini ice cube tray. It is kind of hard to get the ice cubes out. She also gave me this one. So here you can kind of see they're a little mini. And then this also with like mini. But you know what I would love? Frozen cranberries to put in my wine. Come here, Belly, I'm right here. I didn't leave. I I don't know if tomorrow or the next day, me and Belle are going to take our Christmas photo to go out with the Christmas cards for Patreon members. Last year I sent out personalized handwritten Christmas cards to all my Princess Tier Patreon members. We're gonna do the same thing this year. Okay, we are back. I've got a candle under the candle warmer. Still got this fucking dude. I don't know what to do with. Oh man, I'll just hang it here. Even though I've been using this door every day. But just to get it out of the way. Red lipstick. Have to do dishes and wash some things, including my loaf pan. I still haven't washed it. Okay. I got 2 bottles of wine, and I've had these before, so these are not new on this channel. Oh my gosh. Pizzolato, Pinot Grigio, and Purato Rosé. The reason I get these is because they say vegan on them. There's a lot of wines that are vegan, like Whispering Angel, which you all know. I do love me some Whispering Angel. But it doesn't say vegan, and I like wines that say vegan on them because I know that they made an effort to be vegan, like they care about that. So both of these are also organic, and like this one says carbon neutral on it. So I would love to have an organic, like vegan winery. Oh my gosh, that would be just amazing. One time I saw a winery for sale in Rochester, Minnesota, and it was like less than $400,000, but it was over $3 million. And I wanted to, sorry, I said vineyard. Did I say vineyard? That's what I meant to say. I wanted to buy it so badly, but I can't afford that. But I was like, oh my gosh, I would give anything. So, anywho, I am going to go with the Pinot Grigio because I'm just so in love with Pinot Grigio. However, I am somebody who knows wine. Can you tell me what kind of wine Pinot Grigio is? Is that like a sweet wine, a dry wine, a fruity wine? Like, what's it considered? Actually, maybe it says here. An elegant pale golden wine with delicate pear aromas and fresh kiwi notes that combine to form a vibrant and balanced bouquet. Light to medium bodied, offering a crisp and refreshing finish. And I would say that's a good description. I don't like things that are too sweet. Ideal with grilled vegetables, oysters, light pasta dishes, and lemon and herb baked fish. Ooh, a light pasta dish sounds really good. But we are going with a hearty Minnesota meatloaf. If I can figure out how to make it with my mom's poor instructions. So let's give it a go. I said it before and I'll say it again, but I'm obsessed with my wine glasses because they have the dainty stem. And I don't normally put ice in my wine, but because it's not chilled, I'm going to. Because I want it cold. And then I'll put this in the fridge and maybe my next glass won't be so warm. Pour the glass. Val, go lay down. You don't have to be in here. I know you want to go lay down. Go on. I'm not going with you. You have to go lay down without me. Oh my gosh. My fridge is a mess. Sweet Jesus. Okay. I definitely am getting notes of pear and kiwi. I'm kidding, I have no. Actually, it does kind of smell like pear, but if they didn't put that on the bottle, I'm not sure I would have gotten that. So good. The reason I like Pinot Grigio is because it's kind of sour, and I like the sort of sour taste. All right, let me wash. Oh my God. What the fuck? Come on, move. What the shit? Okay. It's so messy in here, but because I was in a chronic fatigue coma for days, I haven't done anything about it. And even though I took a nap, this is how you know, like, I'm just doing so much better, because even though I took a nap, I'm able to move and do things where, like, before I was not. I spent so much time on TikTok today looking at thrifted gift inspiration, and I think I figured out some, oh God, hideous lighting. I think I figured out some of the gifts I do want to thrift, and I'm kind of excited now. So my aunt, who again, I bought the loom for, which broke, so sad. But she's really hard to buy for because she didn't have any kids or anything. It was just her, and love that. I'm following in her footsteps. But she has purchased herself basically everything she's ever wanted, right? And so she's notoriously really difficult to buy. She's so kind and generous, and oh gosh, I need dish soap. No, shoot, didn't realize I was out. So I could literally buy her anything and she would be happy about it. Oh my god, well, that sucks. But I want to get her something that she likes. And at her cabin, there's a couple loons that live on her lake. And loons are territorial, so like, if there's loons on your lake, they're the only loons, and it's their lake. So it was a mom and a dad loon and 2 babies. And I went up and tried to take pictures of them with like my vlogging camera. They didn't turn out like amazing, but I'm thinking about having, that was hot. I'm thinking about printing them off and like putting them in cute frames to give her. I think that would be fun. And I love how people are thrifting like little crystal dishes and putting snacks in them. I don't know. There's just so many cute stuff that people do that I'm like, I just never would have thought of that. Thank God for TikTok, because I'm just not that creative on my own. I genuinely just don't know anything about anything when it comes to making this. And so I don't know. I mean, my loaf pan is huge, but both of my loaf pans are huge. So I'm like, do I use 2? But do I have enough stuff? I only got 1 onion. 1 onion should be enough for 2, right? Did she tell me how much meat she usually uses? No, of course not. Well, we're just gonna wing it. Mom says she doesn't measure, so neither do we. My phone's about to die, but that's okay. I should go get a charger, but it's so far away. If only there was a doorway from my kitchen to my living room, right fucking there. Make my life so much easier. All right. Cutting onions makes me cry. So that's in my future. Oh my god, come off, peel. What the? This is just pissing me off. Taking off a whole layer of onion because I don't have the patience to peel it off. Okay. Should I put them in my mincer and chop it that way? Because I'm lazy, but also because this is cool, but where's the top? And also, how hot do I cook? Crap, I've got to call Mom. I love you so much, but you're never allowed to make a cookbook. How much meat do you use?
Well, when I'm doing it just for you, just one.
But, so, is my loaf pan way too big, though, is what I'm wondering. So, should I use 2?
Yeah, I use 2.
And then, well, I only got 1 onion, so I'm stuck only with 1 onion.
Yeah, 1 onion is fine, yeah.
And how hot are you cooking it?
I mean, it's not meat, so you just cook it till the top is a little bit like brown and crispy. Then you add the rest of the tomato soup, the brown sugar, and the ketchup. Mix together, put it on top, put it back in the oven until that caramelizes a little bit.
Well, I only have tomato sauce, so that's what I'm going with. So is this like a 350 situation or like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, 350, yeah.
Gosh. No idea how to tell if it's done or not. So I'm gonna take it out and see because I don't think the top is going to get hard. Very cute. Let's put it on one thing. So Mom told me it should be caramelized. Oh yeah, I think that's good. Yay! Might be too much ketchup to brown sugar. That basically just tasted like ketchup. I don't think this will be my finest work, but apparently it's gonna be trial and error since my mom didn't give me a good recipe. I'm just gonna have to also look up a recipe online, I think. But I made some green beans and some mashed potatoes. Come here, Belle. Belle is trying to herd me into the other room. So the thing is, I'm not really hungry right now. So this is fine because I'm gonna let it cool and sit. I'm gonna have another glass of wine, and then if I want some, I'll eat it later. I think, should we go watch a Christmas movie? Oh, your hair is falling out of your bow. Your hair's falling out of your bow. So actually, I think we're gonna wait to do our Christmas picture until the day before Thanksgiving or Thanksgiving evening because she gets groomed the day before Thanksgiving. So I figured hopefully they'll put a Christmas bow in her hair. So I'm gonna wait because she's looking a little raggedy. Oh, and she's so cute. Aren't you so cute, Belly? Aren't you so cute? I just realized like it's gonna be really anticlimactic if I don't try the meatloaf. The thing is, this is a super deep loaf pan. Okay, is it even all the way cooked? It's not real meat, so I can't really do much damage, but I'm wondering if it's not even cooked all the way through. Mmm. Okay. I think I didn't use enough breadcrumbs. I think it's good. I think it might need to cook a little longer though, if I'm honest. But I don't know how much longer I can cook the glaze on top. I mean, it's cooked. Okay, it's cooked. It just looks so real, this meat. It's Impossible meat. It like freaks me out. But it's good. Okay, it's not as good as my mom's. I'm just gonna be honest. My mom makes it so good. But it is good. For my first time, I made this meatloaf for Jaylena and Isaac once. And again, trying to get my mom's recipe like over the phone. And it was okay. My mom just makes it so good. Yeah, it's good. The ketchup-y glaze is very ketchup-y, but it actually tastes really good with it. And I was eating it with mashed potatoes. I just do butter, salt, and a little bit of oat milk in there. And then I did some green beans. That's just oil, salt, and garlic. So good. I would have put lemon in if I had lemon. Yum. Okay. Yum. So I made this pretty much for tomorrow. I didn't make it for tonight. I ate too much Taco Bell today. And I wasn't that hungry today in general. Okay. Why isn't this working?